Okay, go ahead.
All right, so my name is Sensei Dan. This is Bronwyn. This is Declan. This is Clay here, and Sensei Steven, and we're going to work on beginner basics for nunchucks. So when holding the nunchuck, as a very basic way, is to hold it in your most dominant hand, depending on the person. Some students are lefties or righties. You're going to have them hold it in the one hand they feel most comfortable with. And when they hold the nunchuck, we encourage them to hold it up by the top, so that way they can almost feel the cold part of the chain against their first finger. Now, we're going to work on a back spin. So we're going to start off just simply rotating the nunchuck backwards. Holding it at the top gives us a nice clean spin. If we hold it in the middle or we hold it at the bottom, you can see the rotation starts to slow down and it almost makes it look a little blocky and kind of choppy. So holding it at the top gives you a nice clean spin. Excellent. I'd have the students do this for anywhere between 20 to 30 seconds, just so they get the feel for it. Like everything we do, practice makes perfect, and the longer they can spend with the nunchuck, the better it is for them. And now we're going to rotate. We're going to go the opposite way now. We're going to go a nice forward spin. Good. A lot of this comes from the wrist, not a whole bunch of arm, just letting them spin the nunchuck, using a lot of wrist. Excellent. Good. Now you want to get good with both sides, so now we're going to switch it over, put it in the other hand, do a back spin with the opposite hand this time. Clean spins. Good. And we're going to go forwards as well. Forward spin. Excellent. Alright, and now back into our dominant hands. Okay, so now what we're going to work on how to catch the nunchuck, putting it in our armpit, allowing us to set ourselves up for different combinations and different katas that we have with the nunchuck. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold the nunchuck in our dominant hand. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring the nunchuck up to our arm. I want to encourage the students to lift their elbow up and off to the side, so that way they're hitting themselves on the back of the arm with the nunchuck, as opposed to hitting themselves in the back, which can get kind of sore and a little irritating as time goes on. So the side of the arm is better, and the great part about that too is it wraps underneath a little bit and gets a little bit of a snap back as well. So after the nunchuck comes up, I'm going to have the students swing the nunchuck forward and catch it into our armpit this way. Excellent. I'd make sure to look for that they're catching it in their armpit with the foam part as opposed to the chain, so it doesn't wrap around their shoulder. So I'm going to bring the nunchuck up and back under this way. And I just have them perform that until they get comfortable catching the nunchuck. Excellent. Good. A lot of students are visual learners, so I use the visual after it comes up when they swing it forward to try and imagine like they're going to strike an opponent with the nunchuck and then pull it back underneath. And that can usually help bring home the speed that they need to catch it fast. Perfect. Good job, guys. Excellent. And of course, we're going to try both hands, so we're going to switch sides, same thing, bring it up and back under. Good job, guys. Awesome. Okay, we're going to go back into our dominant side. So now what we're going to start adding those spins, and we're going to allow ourselves to work that shoulder to the armpit motion. So we're going to start spinning it backwards first. Do about 5, 6 spins, then right away as it's rotating, we're going to go up to the shoulder, and then back to the armpit. Once they've caught it, spin it off to the side, and start spinning again. And again, once you get more comfortable, encourage speed, and encourage a little more power on their technique to help challenge them, and back to the side. Good. Then we're going to go to the shoulder and back to the armpit. Good. Now we're going to switch sides using our other hand. Good. Bring it up and back over. Very good. And spinning again. There you go. You guys keep spinning it. And that would be nunchuck basics that you would teach on the very first day.
Like a 1, 2, 3, 4 steps.
Just real quick.
Okay. Excellent. Now another drill we can work on as well is as we're doing the spin, after we come to the armpit, instead of going to the armpit this way, I can go to the shoulder and I can bring the nunchuck down on the inside of the leg, okay? Making sure that you're specifying on the inside of the leg, not down the middle, and then come right back up to the shoulder, underneath to the armpit. Same type of technique that we were doing earlier, only difference is now we're trying to change the levels of the nunchuck. So we're going to go up to the shoulder, down to the leg, back up to the shoulder, then into the armpit. You guys go ahead and give that a try. So swing it up to your shoulder, down the inside of your leg, back up to the shoulder, and to your armpit. So we call it shoulder, leg, shoulder, armpit. Perfect. And for the advanced students, we can add in spins. They can spin it backwards, and they go up, spin it forwards on the way down, spin it backwards on the way up, and then back under. And again, depending on their knowledge of the nunchuck, that's an advanced move that you can give them.